welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Check out the lights and activity on Ocean Drive. And before we...
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Shot clock at 3, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. This is the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Sneaky move by DeRozan, catches the defender leaning and draws the foul. And we talk about veterans adding to their games. DeRozan has become an excellent facilitator, something he really takes pride in.
The Heat making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and DeRozan typically makes the simple pass over the flashy one.
That's his style across the board. You won't see him on a ton of highlight reels for his passing, but he's about making the right play within the flow of the game.
Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint.
That free throw no good.
Bam Adebayo.
And the second free throw is good.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Here's Levine for 3. Doesn't go that time, and Miami will go the other way with it. Got a piece of it. Let's go with a 3. Butler's shot is good.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls on offense. The kick out to Ball. For 3. The Bulls with another miss. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Morris passes to Butler. Back to Morris. The baseline J is on the way. No good. A bit long that time.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Outside for Levine. From behind the arc. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Butler. Morris passes to Adebayo. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball against Lowry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Robinson against Levine. Clock at 6. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Pass to Butler. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Driving inside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The D has to push ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Pass to Morris. Out to Lowry. Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Takes the three. The shot that time not on target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Levine. Pulls it from the corner. And again, it's Chicago.
Assisted by
The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Lowry against ball. Lowry with it to stop the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Levine with it. Picked up by Lowry. Back to Levine. There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Kicks it to DeRozan. And the three off target. Miami trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Lowry finds Butler. Jacks up a three. That shot no good. And so it's Chicago up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Now here's Robinson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Ball. Rebound by the Heat. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal. And I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Now here's Levine. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Ball passes to Williams. It's rebounded by Morris.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Butler. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Adebayo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Williams. Now here's DeRozan. Johnson passes to Levine. Here's Ball. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Morris against Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Up top, Lowry. Pounded by Ball. Lowry, no good. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Tucker's checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Butler. Now here's White. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Johnson. No good with a layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Strus. He drops it from range.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's White.
Miami foul. Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lowry. And the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic is checked in. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Now here's Jones. Checked by Tucker. Jones misses. Miami has gone 1 of 3 from 3-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Strus. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by White. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And here's Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. Hero for 3. Miami, no good that time either. Outside Jones. Green for 3. And so it's Chicago liking that.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Markieff Morris out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Fires from deep. Tipped. And he recovers it. Adebayo, no good. Chicago shooting the ball at 43% for the field. 3-pointer. And White hits from deep. White's got 5 points. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 2.
That free throw, no good.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And he's good on the second. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 17. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The three is up. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oladipo on the wing to the paint. Adebayo, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Caruso misses. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. For 3, Robinson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Morris can't hit.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Caruso with the bucket.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
They double him with White. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Tucker comes in for Morris. Now here's Jones. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Heat foul. Duncan Robinson.
Here's Caruso. Robinson defending.
Second team
Jones misses. Knocked loose. Pass to Tucker. Oladipo's got space. Miami, no good that time either.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Jones. There's the block. Fast break, Miami. Back to Oladipo. That three's off the mark. Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Jones. That shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Down low. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got his first basket.
That's exactly what you work for. A high percentage look.
Now White. 5 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bradley. Here's Caruso. And again, Chicago, no good. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Chicago has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. The three is up. They grab their own miss. Now White. He's guarded by Oladipo. On the wing, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Caruso misses.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Oladipo. And he banks in the layup.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Oladipo against White. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. Hero, he's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Tyler Hero.
58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. To the inside, Bradley. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Strus. Shoots over Johnson. Hits the front of the rim and out. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. The shot off that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 3.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Pass to Adebayo. No good that time. Nice D from Vucevic.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Caruso. Here's Levine. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
For 3, Lowry. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan outside. The rebound by Lowry. So it's Miami now. To the middle. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And Tucker gets it to go.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Pass to Caruso. There's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Crafty play by Jimmy, sticking with his shot despite the close lead to draw the foul. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Morris, he's checked in for Miami. Green's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. Now here's Ball. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Ball with a steal. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Who poked away. And stolen by Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
It's so hard to pass up a three-pointer when the D is completely scattered.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Levine. The 3. The Bulls with another miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
On the wing, Green from outside the arc. And they recover it. Ball passes to Levine. Hero against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Morris against DeRozan. Adebayo passes to Hero. Launches it. Offensive board.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Now here's DeRozan. Goes up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now here's Lowry. Jacks up a three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And here's Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. LaVine way outside. The kick out to Ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
O'er the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was...
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small 4. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Vucevic the pass to Williams. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And the pass to Vucevic. And the call is going to...
screen.
Yes, it is an illegal screen.
Now, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Now Levine. Pass to DeRozan. To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now, here is Young. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. That one drops for him. It's all knotted up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Ball against Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Young outside. Clock at 6. Long pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Back to Williams. Over Collins. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
And Atlanta has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And Collins gets double-teamed. Shot clock at 2. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here are the Bulls now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Levine dishes to Williams. And the jam by Levine.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Young against Ball. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. He feeds it to Hunter. And he converts the late.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Chicago leading by 4. Outside Ball. Pass to Vucevic for the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Bogdanovich looking around. Collins pass it to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And DeRozan throws it down.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. over Levine. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. The Hawks trail by 6. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Kicks it to Hunter. On deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Young dishes to Hunter. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 8. On the wing, DeRozan. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing. Well, the Bulls shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
One shot. A third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now, here's Capella. Fires the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Levine deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the jump by Capella.
Oh, that's a major league throw there.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
Atlanta on D. A 12-point game. On its way from DeRozan for 2.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Ball with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Hawks shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Ball feeling it out a bit. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Hunter. And the lead is down inside single digits. Hunter's got his second bucket.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Ball, the pass to Levine. It's up a 3. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. 1:06 left in the first half. Bogdanovich finds Young. Now Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Ball with it, guarded by Hunter. From deep three-point range, that one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The pass to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Fires for three. Chicago grabs the miss. It led by as many as 14 points. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Johnson, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Good on the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Collins, just 3 on the clock. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They're everything.
And that's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Green. Johnson is out there with Jones. Then there's Brandon, and it's White at the point guard. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to White. Johnson kicks to White. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside.
Now they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Williams finds Jang. Out to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Stolen. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Jones is running. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
The Hawks trail by 12. Williams dishes to Jang. Inside. Here's Herter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's White. Passes it to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Taking 2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White against Williams. White the pass to Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the inside. Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
White the pass to Bradley. Williams comes with a double team. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
The pass to Williams, swiped away. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Jones, no one around him. They get it back. Bradley finds Jones. Out to White. Pass to Caruso. Launches it. No good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Gallinari against Johnson. Gallinari dishes to Jang. With the drive. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw, good. Gallinari with it. From deep.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little...
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Levine for 3. The Bulls keep it alive. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Fade away. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Herter. Down low. Here's Jang. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Outside Williams. DeRozan in the corner. Over Reddish. That's short off the rim. The Hawks trail by 14. to the middle. Here's Herder, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Focused shot there, and a tough one. Give Herder credit.
Williams against Ball. Passes it to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. Here's Vucevic. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Reddish the pass to Chang. Gallinari inside the three-point line and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Atlanta with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Chang. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The pass to Vucevic. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks trail by 10. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Gallinari surveying the D. Right wing. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Just 2 to shoot. Young for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. For 3, Levine drains the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. From past the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for DeMar DeRozan.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Capella with the bucket.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Ball against Young. Levine for 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Hunter. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived and with tip-off.
Good evening, Chief.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask you, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league. You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. Going inside. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. He gets it in there. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Lays it up off the glass.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player grade from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Young looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Robinson.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Deep 2 from Robinson. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Heat. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. From outside the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat leading by 4. Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Right side, Collins. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from 14. And the shot is long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Lowry passes to Butler. Morris inside. Capella's there. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. They need this one. They grab their own miss.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson passes to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Now Adebayo. Capella covering. Back to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got his second basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the three. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Capella. And that one good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Morris outside. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Collins. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Kicks it to Lowry. Outside Robinson, back to Lowry. Young with the steal. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. And Miami shooting 43% from the floor. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the score by Miami. Hunter no good. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Young does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. From downtown, the shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich against Morris. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the jump by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
And there's the pass to Devin. Dishes to Robinson. Driving inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the score by Miami. Down low, here's Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The 7'4" wingspan of Devin. Hard to get your shot over that.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris against Collins. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Dedmon. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Young against Lowry. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Lowry passes to Hero. Capella against Lowry. Pass to Strus. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry passes to Strus. The putback. It's hauled in by Trae Young. The Hawks trail by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. B substitution. Bam Adebayo. Victor Oladipo.
Here's Young. Kept alive. Capella. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And Morris drops them both. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that should do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Heat. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Oladipo in at the 1.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Williams against Butler. Gallinari outside. Passes it to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Jang. Gallinari on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Oladipo finds Adebayo. Here's Hero. Drives to the hoop. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now, here is Gallinari. Outside Williams. Inside, here's Jang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Mike, they're making a change here. Powers checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
He kicks to Butler. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. Stolen away. Driving to the basket.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Adebayo with the elbow. To the middle. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. The pass to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat.
Key substitution. Dwayne Dedmon.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Morris is checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Kyle Lowry. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Reddish with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. And here is Hero. Dedmon inside. Jang defending. Good work there as it goes.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. In the corner. Herter with it. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Oladipo with the ball. Williams picks him up. They get it again. 3 seconds left. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Herter passes to Reddish. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Double team on Williams. Here's Herter. On the 3 off target. Dedmon inside. Now here's Butler. And it falls over the rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Strus. 6 to shoot. Now the dish to Lowry. Passes it to Strus. Over Chang, and the rejection by Chang. Here's Herder, guarded by Robinson. Herder passes to Chang. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Herder. To the paint. Chang, no luck. Miami leading by 7. Morris kicks to Lowry. There's the pass to Adebayo. Now the feed to Morris. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Williams, and it's Herder, top of the key. Pass to Reddish. Kicks to Gallinari. That shot off. Good work defensively by Morris. Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Morris, left side. Adebayo passes to Morris. Outside for Lowry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Lowry dishes to Morris. Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 11.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes to Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Back to Lowry. There's the drive. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Collins. He feeds it to Capella. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Butler against Hunter. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Collins with some nice D.
I think you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Collins. His first shot coming late. Miami grabs the miss.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's the Hawks with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team third.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been. It's payday.
Thank you,
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
What an excellent distributor zone is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Ball against Lowry. Ball to pass to Levine. To the inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Want to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrated how unselfish he is with a great pass.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Butler. Here's Tucker. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Heat substitution. Marquise Morris.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Lowry against DeRozan. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Levine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Now Lowry, after the missed three from Vucevic, Butler dishes to Morris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 or 4 to kick things off.
Lowry against Ball. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the dish to Morris. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, I love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wheels these shots in.
Ball against Lowry. Ball kicks to Levine. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry passes to Robinson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Robinson on the wing. Here's the three. Ball with the rebound. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Levine. Some solid defense from Butler.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Morris. Down it it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Levine wide open. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Outside Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Now here's Lowry. 5 to shoot. Oh, that's blocked.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball slip. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
Levine inside the three-point line. The offensive rebound. DeRozan for three. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Morris is out there with Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now here's Levine. Inside, here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Knocked away. Butler with the steal. Outside for Lowry. Shoots over ball. Lowry can't get it to go.
They know they can't give him that shot. D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Heat with some changes. Dane Dedman comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
Ball against Lowry. Hero on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's DeRozan bring it up for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Levine. That one wide left.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. That they've got to communicate much better.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. And that's an intentional foul. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now here's White. They kick it out to Green. To the inside, Johnson. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Strus. Passes it to Hero. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Morris has got 8 points.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy, solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Outside, Jones. Oh, good with the triple. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Strus. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 1.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And some changes here for the Heat. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And White kicks to Jones. Offline with his 3. And Miami shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Strus, defended by Jones. Strus's shot is good. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right the pass to Brantley. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. That one good for 2. Here's Oladipo. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Dedmon kicks to Hero. Pass to Strus. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Over in the corner, White. Now here's Johnson. Guarded by Tucker. Jones. No one around him. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound. Jones finds Green. Johnson in the corner. And the pass to Brantley. Tries again. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Markieff Morris really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Strus. 2 on the clock. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
And that's why what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Robinson. Oladipo's got his first basket. Last year, Oladipo was a surprise inclusion in the James Harden deal.
Yeah, Kevin, and a few years back was the headliner in the Paul George deal. I mean, shows the value of Oladipo. Getting traded for 2 potential.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Feeds it to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And we witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Oladipo against Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Lets it go with the three. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the way.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Oladipo outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Robinson for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Johnson in for Williams. And Miami with a change here too. Alcala's checked in.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Strus. DeRozan defending.
2 minutes remaining in the
We have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Here's DeRozan. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Alcala. Wow. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Offensive rebound, and there's the feed to Johnson. Bulls moving the ball around. Down low, here's Bradley. Basket counts. Bradley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Tipped away, and an intentional foul right there. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one of the line is good.
It's quiet, easygoing nature. That's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 7. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 6 points.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Oladipo against Ball. For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists tonight. Oladipo against Ball. Oladipo dishes to Butler. Driving the lane. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Alex Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Ball. Then for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Oladipo. Butler with the steal. Here's Okpala, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right to target.
And here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Aside Bradley. Here's Caruso. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Chicago. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Okpala in at the 4-man position. Deep 2 from Robinson. Dedmon in the high post. Johnson's there. Dedmon finds Lowry. 6 to shoot to tie it up. A rebound by Johnson. The Bulls leading by 3. The pass to Caruso. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give opposition easy basketball.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Johnson. And Zach LaVine subbed in for White. Here's Lowry. And that one goes long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that call streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And Williams slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Butler feeling out of it. Back to Lowry. The 3 ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You know, there was a time when 3-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Caruso, the pass to LaVine. Jacks up a 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. A deep 3 from Butler. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, LaVine. He dishes it to Williams. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Versatility of Butler. I mean, he's a willing passer, especially when he spots wide open teammates.
Here's Caruso, covered by Morris.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And the Heat call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Johnson's checked in for Williams. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Alex Caruso. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, we listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. We'll see if they can make them.
Levine's shot is off.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around him. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Jackson outside. He kicks it to Vucevic. Jones up top. Defended by Butler. And that one drops. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
A high IQ player, Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screen for a teammate.
Here's Struce, guarded by Levine, passes it to Butler. Goes up on the wing, rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago has gone ice cold from three-point land all four since the start of the final quarter. Levine can't hit. That's Miami's ball. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Outside, Levine. To the middle. Out to White. This one for three. Doesn't go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Butler missing. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Heat ball.
Here's Lowry.
Can't waste any time here.
But you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Got it.
Butler, he's a jack of all trades. He doesn't just look to score. He's also happy to distribute as well.
From deep three-point range, misses there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago. Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hunter, the kick out to Young. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he's going for the oop here. Levine against Hunter. Ball left side. Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Young. Collins passes to Hunter. Young with it. Bogdanovich with it. He's covered by Levine. Levine against Bogdanovich. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Inside. Outside for Levine. The baseline J. No good. Off the front rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Capella. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. Back to Young. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Collins. To the inside. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Young. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5 points.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Back to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. Ball finds Levine. Here's the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Give him 8 points now.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Pass to Collins. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Ball against Young. Now Levine. Poke loose. To the middle. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. To the paint. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Young.
It's pretty clear that Collins is settling in to the strengths of his game.
Ball against Young. Here's Ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Capella.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Zach Levine. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, you have to love their activity level at this defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Bradley in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings BA.
Here's Levine for three. Knocks it down from distance. Levine's got 11 points.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Capella with it. Guarded now by Ball. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Williams. DeRozan against Hunter. Again, the Bulls score. As for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's Ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Ball outside, down low. Here's Levine. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Some changes for Chicago. Jones, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball.
Alex Caruso.
Outside Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
A slam dunk contest champion. Zach Levine can throw it down with style.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. And here's Capella. He's covered by Levine. Clock at 4. Hunter passes to Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got 6. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
It's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young against Levine. Pass to Caruso. Williams on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Hunter, beyond the arc. Zach LaVine clears it away. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. No luck on that one. Hunter with some nice D. Collins with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Collins passes to Hunter. Shoots over LaVine. Hunter can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Here's Bradley. Outside Jones. 4-3. Knocked away. Bogdanovich against LaVine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Williams. And it's White in for LaVine. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bogdanovich from long range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls, up 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. And last game, he... And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in at the 1. Just 3 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Gallinari's shot is off. And for the Bulls, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
A good look from Gallinari. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine. Williams on the wing, hounded by Ball. Here's Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Back to Reddish. Banked it in off the glass.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Ball with it. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Vucevic. Here's Caruso. The three. Chang pulls it in. And here they come.
Blocking foul called on Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Herter. Williams on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Now here's Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoot from the baseline. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's Herter on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Reddish. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Gallinari for the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic with it. Now Herter defending. It's hauled in by Herter. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Nice move. And Gallinari lays it in. Gallinari's got his second basket on the night.
Outstanding speed by Gallinari. He sees the opportunity, and the easy score takes advantage.
Here's Ball. And a two-handed jam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
So it's Atlanta now. The Bulls making their last shot. Gallinari for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. In the layup for 2. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Caruso. And it's White in for the ball. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Bradley. Outside White. Outside for Green. Jones with the ball. To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Right side, Williams. Now here's Herter. Inside. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Tony Bradley, Green out there with Kobe White. Then there's Johnson, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Herter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Jones. Here's Bradley. Back to 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. The kick out to White. And here's Jones. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night. The Hawks trailing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Reddish. Gallinari with it. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Johnson. On the wing, Jones. From deep. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They get it back. Another shot. Jang gets the bucket.
You have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
White against Williams. Here's Bradley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
To the inside, Herder. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, Herder also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Williams against White. Fires the three. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And they go to the intentional foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Young. And he lobs it up. DeRozan against Hunter. Ball outside. Puts up a three. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Collins with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Levine. Lots of room. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the wrist. Levine's got 21 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Ball passes to Levine. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Hunter against DeRozan. Excellent D there from Capella. There's Young with the three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. There's Ball with a three. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Young from deep three-point range. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Now Levine. From deep. Misses there. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Young the pass to Collins. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Collins outside. From downtown, Capella. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Robinson passes to Lowry. No good on the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Young against Lowry. Young the pass to Capella. Adebayo grabs the board.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Lowry. Robinson into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Robinson's got 6 points.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
A good look from Young. And he buries his first look.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Butler. To the paint. Back to Tucker. Lowry with it. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Robinson. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Heat making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Drills it from deep.
Wanting to keep improving as a Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Pass to Butler. Let's go with a three. Morris, right side. Back to Butler. The Heat rebound. Adebayo. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Down low. And a slam dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? And Butler the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Young with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Lowry against Collins. Lets it go from 11. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. Miami trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Butler finds Lowry. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The three ball. And Lowry is good for three. Lowry's got 5.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Butler. Now Lowry. He's got 5. Excellent D there from Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Right wing. 4 seconds left. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Give him 8 points now.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And so it's Clint Capella making things happen for the Hawks. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bogdanovich. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
John Collins is one of those guys, when he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. For 3. Rebound Atlanta. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes a 3. To the wing on the left. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Butler. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Robinson defending. Morris passes to Butler. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And an intentional foul right there. A different look for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Hero in for Robinson. Now here's Young. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Here's Dedmon. Outside Butler. Back to Dedmon. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And so here is Miami after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Butler finds Lowry. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Lowry's got 8 points. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smith.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
Butler can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Morris against Collins. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Lowry, the pass to Morris. Hero for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Here's Morris. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
And so they foul intentionally. A different look for Miami. Tucker's checked in for Morris. Strus comes in for Butler. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Young. Left side Bogdanovich. All sorts of time. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Dedmon, high post. Collins there. Here's Hero. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bogdanovich against Hero. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
He's just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Capella. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to it. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And that...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Duncan Robinson is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Right with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Right against Oladipo. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, powered down with both hands. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And here's Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Gallinari against Morris. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Back to Oladipo. Pass to Morris. Clock at 6. Here's Strus. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Right with the ball. Here he goes. Outside Herder. Pass to Reddish. Here's the Kongwu. Counted by Adebayo. Outside to Gallinari. And the three-pointer goes.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Adebayo against Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Over Morris. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Miami calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Tucker comes in for Morris. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Hero in for Robinson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Tyler Hero.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Herder. Here's Reddish. Butler covering. And here's Wright from the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. For 3, Oladipo. That's tipped. Wright with a steal. Here's a Kongwu. Rebound by the Heat. Hero left side. Pass to Dedmon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
Now
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Herder. There's the triple. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Oladipo outside, into the lane. And he converts the layup.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Right outside. Pass to Herder. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Herder's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herder.
Butler passes to Oladipo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Herder. Oh, there's the alley.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Now here's Hero. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Here's Herder. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Herder. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Oh, deflected. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Herder. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Butler. And that's an intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
That's his first personal foul. First
Here's Lowry.
Foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Three-pointer. Adebayo finds Lowry. Outside Butler. Lowry against Young. Lowry, no good.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Inside. Butler with a steal. It's Adebayo, high post. Collins there. For 3, Lowry. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. He takes it in. And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. He can't hit that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Miami calls timeout.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Robinson finds Lowry. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Hawks. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Over Butler. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Lowry against Young. And it's Lowry penetrating. Morris. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3. Hits the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Now Butler. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the game.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Young against Lowry. Left side Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. For 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Lowry drops in the 3.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Bogdanovich, no good. And here's Miami. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Shoots over Young. Kept alive. Out to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. So this one belongs to the Hawks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
the